Hi Sag, so I'm going to get straight into your reading, and if there's anything else that you feel that you need to know, then you can find all of that information in my descriptions box, and it's in my pinned comments. Cross watchers, please remember that you can switch the energies around if you feel that it's resonating more with you in reverse. And with this being the mid-month read, this is all about love and romance. The general life readings are actually at the start of the month. Right, let's get into this for you then, Sag. Sagittarius, please, in love. Okay, right. Love matters, renewal of peace, and shift your energy. Okay, so there's a perspective switch that's taking place in your energy, Sagittarius. That was a bit of a mouthful. For some of you, it's telling me that you've kissed a lot of frogs in your lifetime, and you're wondering, when is your prince going to come along? Or princess, when are they going to come along? You put your heart and soul into everything that you do. It's a weird illustration here, right? If you look, you've got a ship that's sailing in a field of corn rather than in the sea. So you could be stepping outside of your comfort zone here. You could be looking towards a different type of person, because it's strange when we're asked what's your type, you know, who is it that you usually fall for. Some do have a type and others say that they don't. But they say that they don't have a type because they don't actually realise that they've got a type. So this is showing me that for a long time you could have been subconsciously attracted to individuals that were not healthy for you. It's like you were drawn towards whatever felt familiar for you, and in some unfortunate circumstances we can find that what's familiar to us is unhealthy individuals. You know, just given like your past, your upbringing, anything like that. So we're seeing that you're changing up your perspective and you're asking yourself, why am I attracted to these individuals that every time they just let me down, or they just use me, or they just take advantage, or they're just unhealthy in another way, right? You've looked within with this, right? You have already asked yourself those difficult questions, and you've come out with the answers that you needed. And that's given you a sense of peace, a sense of quiet understanding, and realising that where accountability is healthy, taking on all of the blame is equally unhealthy. All right, so it's this nice balance that you have struck, and you found that through asking yourself the difficult questions that were needing asked, basically. All of this has played into your shift of energy, your shift of perspective. You're looking at romantic connections, or just love in general, in a much different way. There's a slowdown to your energy. So when you meet somebody new, you're not going ham straight away. There's this slowdown. It's like you've embraced more of this observer mode rather than action mode. Okay. Right, we're going to start pulling your tarot, and we'll ask really specific questions from your person of interest. Right. How does Sagittarius's love interest see Okay, so your love interest sees you as Queen of Wands, Aries energy, the Chariot, Cancerian energy, and the Hierophant, wow, Taurus energy. So someone's looking at you here, Sagittarius, with the big googly eyes, and they're like, I love Sag. I just love Sag so much. I want to marry Sag. I want to move in with Sag. I want to have a family with them. I want to do everything. Let's just say they're very, very attracted to you. Really attracted. You've given them a new lease of life here. So you see, with this oracle, that could well be mutual energy as well. That could be something that you both share. Because it's certainly resonating here in how they see you as well. Okay, what's in their heart space, please, towards Sag? Lovers, Seven of Swords. Okay, so Gemini, Aquarian, the Six of Swords is also Aquarius, Eight of Cups is Pisces, and Six of Wands is Leo. Right, in their heart space, it's a bit complicated because this feels like they are secretly in love with you here with this particular combo. Okay, they certainly haven't told you about their emotions towards you with this Seven of Swords, right? The reasons behind that I'm seeing is because of the Six of Swords. They haven't quite left something yet. All right, so they still need to resolve something else that's going on in their life in order to have this victory with you, this celebration. Because of their involvement with someone or something else, you might not trust them, which is perfectly understandable. Why is Seven of Swords here, please, in their heart space? Ooh, Ten of Cups. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Pisces energy. So there's, for a lot of you, there could be a family situation that they're already involved with. Okay, they're needing to decide exactly what it is that they're doing with that situation. I'm seeing that that's something that they've put a lot of time and effort into over a long time, and they feel that it's a bit of a one-way street there. It's showing me as well that there's an essence of them feeling like they owe it to their family to try and make it work, but they're not happy. Ooh, okay. What are they hiding from Sag, please? The Sun and the Three of Coins, Leo and Capricorn. So what they're hiding is basically, it's their desires towards you. Now, I don't know how you met this individual, Sag, or how much of a part that you play into their life. This is certainly someone who has fallen head over heels in love with you. The Fool, Aquarian energy, and the Two of Cups, Cancerian. Yeah, this is what they're hiding. They're wanting to start again. They're wanting to pick up where things left off with you. They're still needing to close out this cycle here, though. For some of you, right, it's given me two groups of Sagittarius. Now, you've had this out in your read a few times before, Sag, about an ex who is wanting to get back together with you, who is wanting to reignite the relationship. You've had that out in your read a few times before, and every single time I saw it, I saw that you weren't interested. So there's group 1 who is dealing with an adamant ex who refuses to take no for an answer because they keep coming into your read. They're still very much active in your energy. You might have had to keep in contact with this ex for the sake of the Ten of Cups, for the sake of the family. Okay. For others of you, this is either you're involved, you're already married and someone else has got the hots for you, or someone else who is married elsewhere has got the hots for you. So you're going to have to use your best judgment with this reading because it is branching off in quite a few different directions. So I'll try and read it as clean as I can. What they're hiding is the fact that they're wanting to leave their marriage situation and they're wanting a brand new life with you. Okay. What actions will Sag's person take towards Sag, please? Thank you. 4 of Coins, Capricorn energy. That's Sun in Capricorn. Okay. Now that's either withholding or holding on, and the 7 of Cups, Scorpion energy, confused, lots of choices. 6 of Cups, Scorpion energy. Okay. Yeah, Sag, you're dealing with someone who is basically that they're not being very realistic about their situation. There is an essence to this where they're probably trying to have their cake and eat it, you know, that they're trying to have it all. They're likely to keep pursuing you, to be completely honest. So they're very likely just to, for some of you, continue to make a pain in the ass of themselves, basically. There's too much nostalgia in their energy and not enough realism. Why the 6 of Cups, please, in their actions towards Sag? Queen of Coins, Capricorn. Okay. Stability, commitment. Okay. I did just see the Sun again as well, and the Ace of Coins in reverse, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Sun. So yeah, a lot of you're going to be frustrated because you've tried to get rid of this ex for a while, and they're not getting the message. The blockage, 7 of Wands, block communication. It's Leo energy. It's under there. 5 of Wands, more Leo. 4 of Cups. Yeah. Okay, Sag, they're too focused on what it was that they lost instead of being focused on their own lives. They've got a lot of really complex, unresolved issues. They seem to think that basically you can help them out with these unresolved issues, right? They might have been leaning on you too heavily in the past for some kind of stability. For those who are dealing with an individual who is already in a committed situation elsewhere, we're still seeing a lot of this wishy-washy back and forth energy, all right? I do have to say it as I see it, because again, the same problem as the group ones, they're not being realistic. That they need to tie out their loose ends before they can begin something new. It really is that simple. In the meanwhile, I'm seeing that you're trying to keep your hands clean. You're trying not to get involved with anything that's going to be messy. Let's see if we can get more info for you. It's for Sag in love, please. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So they're deeply, deeply attracted to you. Healing family issues, soulmate and true love. Yeah, they've fallen head over heels in love with you. Reconciliation. I did say that there were two groups of you, right? An ex that's trying to come back in, but they're not paying attention. They're not being realistic. I'm still seeing that you're not interested in that ex whatsoever. Yet they're going to try regardless. And then group 2. Someone married is in love with you. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life's too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream and imagine. And life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'd be surprised where it leads. Okay, so again, group 1, whichever group it was where the ex is clinging on, they need to let you go. I don't know how many times I've had to say this in your readings before, Sag. Honestly, there's an obsessed ex in your energy. They need to resist the fact. They need to let go of the fact that you're no longer interested in that relationship anymore. They're resisting change. They're resisting the fact that it's over between you. I don't know why they're just not getting that message, but they're not. They're genuinely not. They're addicted to you. They're absolutely addicted and obsessed. The married individual, honestly, right now I do feel like they are wasting time by trying to have their cake and eat it. It's like, on one hand, they're trying to make their committed situation work, even though they're not happy. And then on the other hand, it's like they're wishing that they could have you. So either way, you're being kept stuck by the energies of others. And that's really, really selfish. It's really selfish towards you. Right, you've got number 42, the masculine. And that is a 6, and 6s are all about perseverance and advancement. For some of you, this could be about your divine masculine counterpart who decided to run off and get married to somebody else, and now they realise that they're stuck and that they're not happy with that decision that they've made. Right. The masculine, it's time to step forward and lead. Be the leader in your own life. You have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more, enroll in a course or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to somebody who is weaker than you. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. And the positive affirmation that comes with this card is, may the positive attributes of the masculine align with me. So it doesn't make a difference if you identify as feminine or masculine. This is literally all about taking charge, embracing the inner divine masculine to make your decisions. So it's decision making based on logic, intellect and reason rather than based on emotion. And the stone that it's suggesting that could be beneficial for you at this time is a black opal. I think they're quite rare as well. Yes, a black opal might help you. It's also about making decisions on what is right for you. Sometimes we might come across to others as being a bit selfish when we do that, but there are circumstances in life where it's required. Okay, remember, everything's about balance. Right, so your soul lesson reading. This is the soul lesson that you're being guided through at this time. Mars in reverse, move forward and defend self. So what it is that you're learning is how to defend yourself, how to move forward. I'm feeling the reason why this card came out in reverse is because the indecision of others is what's keeping you stuck. Okay. How you're learning it? With your own energy, Sagittarius energy. So you're learning it by being the best Sagittarius that you can be. Optimism, exploration and freedom. Yeah, it's time for you to get back out there and see the rest of the world. For some of you, this can involve physical travel. For others of you, this is completely about a journey of your soul. And the end result is Uranus, radically change. So that's your end result. No longer are you going to allow the decisions or indecisions of others to keep you stuck. Okay, so this next deck, it can sometimes get a little bit too specific. So if you take this information the same way that you do the Zodiac information, okay, it's not going to resonate for everybody. It's just a little piece of additional information for anybody that feels that they need it. So Sag, please. Thank you. Okay, so you've got the letter M. Hair. Someone might have a really unique hairstyle. You could have facial hair as well. G. Oop. D. Spiritual. You could be that there's something about higher learning when it pertains to spiritualism. So you could be reading up on like astrology and stuff, or you could be learning how to read tarot as well for some of you. Right, you've got the letter L, independent and intellectual. That's pretty much all of the Sagittarius qualities that's coming out. Okay, right, this last deck for your reading, Sag, this is very, very similar to the Rebel deck, so it can get a little bit naughty depending on what card you get out. It's just to inject a little bit of light-hearted energy at the end of your read, okay, and it has been quite a heavy read, fair play. Right, a wise woman once said, "Fuck this shit," and she lived happily ever after. Seriously. Yeah. Dance in the storm. Fuck yeah. Make me one with everything. He was frank with me. So, for a lot of you, you have been frank with this individual and you've said it straight. You know, whether or not this is about the ex or the individual who is in a commitment elsewhere, you said, look, stop playing games with me. Give it to me straight or don't bother. It's that simple. Yeah, really, really nice read, Sag. A difficult topic, but ultimately, I get the strong impression, Sag, that you're the one that's going to come up smelling the roses in this particular situation. Because in a lot of ways, you've refused to play into the mind games. You've refused to play into their selfishness. It's interesting. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. If you would like to book a private reading with me, then the link to do so is in the descriptions box and it's in the pinned comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely week and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.